Um, I was truly, truly amazed and astounded how wonderful that program was. That here in Damodar Desh, in Dubai, I was invited to participate in a public program wearing my devotee cloth and tilak on my forehead, and Sri Bala Prabhu, who was the MC of the program, he was similarly dressed, and in his presentation, he mentioned that it was the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, it was ISKCON, founder Acharya, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the 125th birth celebration of Srila Prabhupada, and it was just wonderful. Because for a very long time, you know, the devotees here have been most prudent in their conduct so that we can perform our activities without causing any tension or offense to our hosts here, and the government and the ruler of rulers of UAE. But this program, everything was just, you know, it was on the table. Everything was very, very out front. And as it was going on, I was thinking, how proud His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, the spiritual master of Sri Ballabh Prabhu, and so many of the wonderful devotees and Sevites here in Damodar Desh, how proud he must be of his spiritual sons and daughters for working together to organize such an astounding program. It is okay to clap and make noise. We should give credit where credit is due. And beyond that, I was thinking how pleased Srila Prabhupada would be with this effort. All of us know that Srila Prabhupada is the perfect devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu was he's the incarnation of love. He is the incarnation of compassion. Mahaprabhu, he wanted everybody in the world to be able to benefit from the teachings of Sri Krishna through receiving Krishna's Upadesh, his transcendental instructions, and through hearing the holy names of God and chanting the holy names of God. You all well know that Mahaprabhu, it's stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Yadi Deki Tarikaha Krishna Upadesh, Amara Agnaya Guru Tarahana Edesh. That everyone that you see and everyone that you speak to, you give them Krishna's Upadesh. You give the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. And then Amara Agnaya Guru Tarahana Edesh. On my order, you become Guru and you save everyone in your land. So, on the world stage of Dubai Expo, this was presented. The beautiful culture of India, shown in so many different ways, in Bharatnatyam, and Kathak, and the Andhra form of dance, and the Kuchipudi, what is it? Kuchipudi. Well, that's better than Hoochie Coochie. But I'd never seen that dance form before. It was so graceful. I was just like, wow, that is such a beautiful exposition of the victory of Ram over Ravana and the vice, the to, see, little Pundarik. I say little Pundarik because I knew him from the time he was little Pundarik. Now he is, Pundarik, the grown Patan. And Sham, who I've known since he was about 4 years old, leading the chanting of Lord Ram's holy names on the stage, on the world stage at Expo, Dubai. So, as a representative and a member of the governing body, Sri Balaprabhu, thank you so much. As the trucks in India say, awaz do, make some noise. And for all of the Sevites here in Damodardesh who made the program possible, please give everybody some. And for the drum team and for the beautiful bhajan in the end, everybody please show some appreciation. I know that Guru Maharaj undoubtedly is deeply thrilled. In fact, I saw a letter that came in the GBC conference yesterday, and Guru Maharaj said, I want to come there as soon as possible. And as I mentioned, Prabhupada is the perfect representative of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada said that his mood of expansion of Krishna consciousness was to give 100 gallons of his own blood to see one person take up the holy names of the Lord. So I know that Srila Prabhupada is so much pleased with all of your efforts and for the sincere efforts of the organizing team. So my greatest thanks to you all. Hare Krishna. And as Sri Bala Prabhu mentioned, generally I travel with a team of people who are we're all sort of like in sync with one another, and we have kirtan with people. Thank you. Thank you. We have kirtan with people all over the world. Just recently in Vrindavan, it started happening after 2 years. I mean, Sri Bala Prabhu mentioned I had my own issues. First, I had COVID this year. Wasn't so bad. But after COVID, I had shingles, and that was horrible. And then after that, I had problems with, pulling tendons in my arm. That was horrible. And then my latest misfortune is that a rickshaw cut me off, and I fell off my bicycle, and I broke my wrist. So there have been a lot of ups and downs over the past 6 or 7 months. But having had COVID, having had both of my vaccinations, I started going to the temple a couple times a week, and just having roaring kirtans with the support of the young men of the 24-hour kirtan team in Vrindavan. And then recently at home also, what we had been waiting for, in our courtyard at home, we've been getting 250 people packing in under the Kartik stars at night, having kirtan together. And then my neighbor, Balaram Baba, he cooks a big feast. So we have kirtan and we have prasadam distribution. And now I'm here with the expert kirtaniyas of Damodar Desh, so we will try to have kirtan for a while and then touch on a few points of Govardhan Leela. Okay, Hare Krishna.